and welcome to our Amplified Life. Oh my goodness, if you've not hit that subscribe button yet, please do. We're bringing you our 5 favorite vintage pieces from Cabi Clothing today, and I can't wait to see what Amy brings. It's going to be really, really fun. So I'm going to do 3 of mine to start off here, and you're gonna see that I am an absolute jacket girl because 4 of my 5 are jackets. Now, we have done this the last couple seasons, so we tried to pick things that we've never picked before. So if you're wondering what our other favorites are from the vintage, then look back at those videos. We've got them in playlists by season, so check them out. All right, my first one is a very vintage piece because it still has the big CA and the little BI. So that's kind of how, when you look at a Cabi label, you can see how old it is. But it's this beautiful blouse that I'm not going to remember probably any of the names of these things. I'm just going to say, so you get bonus points if you leave the names of the pieces in the comments. But this blouse I have absolutely loved. It just goes with so many pieces and it's a stunner. So that's my first vintage favorite. And I don't know if you caught that, but see how it's got the big C, little a there. So when you look at Cabi labels, that's again how you know. All right, I do remember the name of this because my sister just texted me about this blazer a few days ago. And this is our holiday blazer, and just all of the colors that come out in that. The silhouette is fantastic, and you can totally wear it dressy or casual, which I also love. And that's kind of a prerequisite for getting to be in my closet and staying in my closet year after year, is if you can wear it both ways. Okay, last one I'll show this time is this fantastic Shacket. Now this is only, I don't know, maybe 3 years old, but again, it's just a beauty and so many different colors. As we've said time and time again, one of the things we love about our Cabi clothes is the fact that we stay in the same dye lot season to season. So I'm always pleasantly surprised when new things come out and I'm like, oh, that goes so well with my vintage favorites. All right, Amy, kicking it over to you.
Well, I want to say sometimes we buy these pieces that we think we're never going to wear and they turn into our favorites, if you see what I have. But I am a jacket person through and through with Cabi. I am a jacket hoarder with Cabi, and I would be remiss if I did not show this gorgeous classic navy velvet jacket. I believe this was a new arrival jacket. It's got this gorgeous seaming detail in the front. It has this, even like this little button here in the inverted pleat. But I have to show you the lining of this. The lining was amazing. And you can actually see it in this. Oh, see, Rebecca, I don't know if you remember the lining detail of this, but this is amazing. So you're going to actually see this next to a different season piece that I'm showing as well. And I often wear them together because of the dye lot amazement that we have so much. So this jacket is absolutely a keeper. It's a classic piece that I will have forever. Now this one is our Ponty Knit. And what I love about Cabi is that oftentimes our functional details are what will transition them when the trends change. And so this is a gorgeous jacket topper that we have. You will see all the different colors of the Ponty Knits that we have, but the magic of this jacket is that the long part zips off. So there's a lot more kind of cropped pieces happening right now in the marketplace because the higher waisted jeans are coming up again, and then the baggier pants. So you definitely want more structure, excuse me, and a little bit of a cropped piece versus when we wore skinny jeans and leggings where you would want the full jacket. So I love that I get to pull this back out, and almost kind of give it new life with some of the higher waisted, baggier jeans that are happening in the marketplace right now. And my third is a sweater that if you actually watched the video a couple weeks ago, you saw me wearing because it's that good. And it's holiday-ish. So it's got this gorgeous metallic sparkle in it. It's a really beautiful cape that has the sleeves, but I love it because it just goes right below my bum and I can front tuck it a little bit. It also has this removable cowl. So if I just want a really fun scarf with a coat or something to make me feel a little festive, I can do this. In fact, my daughter even wore it the other night, a couple weeks ago, when she had to perform with her cheer group, but they had to be in a Christmas sweater. So this made her feel really sparkly and fun. So that is my third item. And I'll turn it back to Rebecca to finish us off, and then she'll kick it off to me.
Staying with the jackets here. This was from spring, I don't know, maybe 4, 5 years. I lose track of time, but this gorgeous, gorgeous green is one of my favorites. And this actually has a black and white knit to it as well at the cuff and the hem. I wore it with navy all the time and it was fine because I absolutely love this Kelly green and navy, but this is just a cute little bomber silhouette. I usually go for things that have got more of the curved lines. And so it surprised me how much I loved that. Just fun bomber silhouette. Okay, now this is my silhouette that I adore. This is our, I think it was called the checkup blazer or something like that. But it's got the long, lean lines. It's the stretchy material that I absolutely adore. And in the blue that I love as well. So this was another fantastic piece that, again, I wear that with jeans and a t-shirt. I wear it with trousers. I wear it for everything. Okay, Amy said we get to do a bonus piece and we wanted to show off our scarves. So this one I love. This was, I can't even remember when. I think it was a limited release piece, but this is the softest, snuggliest scarf, and it's so warm. The other night I had it on and I was cold and I put this on and I instantly warmed up. I don't know what it is about it, but it's also super easy to style. So I love that cabi just makes things easy for us. Amy?
All of those pieces I absolutely love that Rebecca showed. I am really in a velvet mood lately and holiday mood. And this dress only comes out around the Christmas season and around the holidays. And oftentimes we talk about the workhorses and your price per wear. But I want to throw in a little disclosure that it's really also okay to have some sweet pieces that are for special occasions that you just absolutely love. Now, the shape of this dress I didn't initially love, but I kept it because it was velvet. And then I wore it with my vintage leather coat the other day and I loved it. I forgot how much I loved styling this dress. So I do think sometimes the dress on the hanger, we know, is not always what it is until you add a little bit of your personal style. So this, you can see, has the high-low bottom. I'm not much of an Ampere waist person. I think that comes from being pregnant a couple of times. So I don't always love the higher Ampere waist, but let me tell you, when I put the leather jacket, or you could see it under these furry sleeves, I did some really fun things with this. I felt so good. And it was so fun to wear this with opaque jet black tights and some stiletto heels. And I felt very much in the season. So this is one that I pull out for special occasions. I don't wear it a lot, but I promise you it will get worn over the years. So I love that dress. Now my last one is going to go back to the first jacket that I showed. And I know that it's going to be one of Rebecca's absolute favorites Not only is it our magic mesh fabrication, but it's yellow. She's laughing in the background because she knows I'm right. So I have to say this one was a stretch for me because I'm not a warm tone person. And I really hesitated to get this because this is not at all the colors that I gravitate to. In fact, when I wear it, I will show you how I have to wear it, but it's our magic mesh. It has this gorgeous slit in the front, the ruffle detailing that we love. In fact, our dapple top from the fall collection was basically this top half of the dress. And then it has these really cool little sleeves. But that vintage velvet jacket that I had, you can see how this is where our colorways, not changing our dye lots, really pay it forward, because separately they are both gorgeous pieces. Together you are dressed to the nines for a gorgeous event. And it's one of my favorite pairings. I've had a couple clients call and ask to borrow the jacket to go with their dress. Absolutely, I will do that. So it is one of my most favorite pairings. I do not wear them separate. Most of the time I do pair them because I need some of that yellow grounded down, but I still, and I get compliments in this all the time. So if you're afraid of wearing yellow, if you don't think you can do yellow, maybe think about how you're going to layer it and have that color come to your face. Okay, now my last one, and I didn't tell Rebecca we could do a scarf. I said, how about we talk about our scarves? Because she gets mad at me because I always throw in these mystery pieces. But I promised her yesterday I would be strict. And then I thought, our scarves are so incredible, we should really talk them up. So you'll notice I'm wearing the one from the fall. I think they just give a fun, funky vibe. And I don't know if you can see my shoes, but I got my hot pink shoes on. So the scarf really ties that. Well, this one is my favorite. And Rebecca and I were talking, and I think this might have been the very first slimline scarf that we introduced. So this is the same silhouette as the one I have on my neck. The reason I love this so much is every single piece I pulled out today looks incredible with this scarf. I will often put this scarf with this dress. You can go back and put it with the navy blues. You can wear this with your grays and your silvers. I could easily swap this out with the whites that I'm wearing. I just love the color tones in this. And you guys know I'm an animal anything girl, whether it's the fuzzy sleeves, the scarves, and just like the one Rebecca was wearing, these are really a neutral tone. So whether it's a real cheetah that she has, more of a leopard, or just an animal print in a real subtle tone, they are going to go pretty much across the board with anything that you have. And I have worn this thing to death. In fact, I think the thumbnail for our YouTube channel, I might possibly have this on in a couple different pictures because I love it so much. So anyway, that is our Amplified Life Vintage Edition. We hope that you enjoy these week after week, every single Friday. And don't forget, you guys, we've been doing this for 4 years. If you've never gone back to our past season videos, you can scan them. We've done body types. All of those videos are still really relevant. It is incredible how classic these collections go and the things that we talk about. The only thing that may or may not change over time would be some of the trends and how we style things. But the general rules of what we talk about are always consistent year after year. Your body type's not going to change. The silhouettes that you wear are going to be taught very similar no matter what the trends are, because we know how they look beautiful on your body. So don't be afraid to go back and watch some of those past season videos and get some ideas for the gorgeous vintage pieces you have in your closets. Just like the jacket that I'm going to update and unzip the skirt for because our pants are high-waisted. I promise you there's things in your closet that just with a little tiny bit of styling, you can upcycle some of your vintage cabi and bring new life back to it. And with that, we just want you to know we love you.